Let me say something that most leaders don't want to admit out loud. That sinking feeling when a new hire quits within their first month. It's not about them. It's almost always about the onboarding system. And here's the part nobody talks about. 22% of turnover happens in the first 45 days. 1 out of 5 people you worked so hard to hire gone before they even know where the good coffee is. But here's the exciting part. When you onboard correctly, you can cut that number in half. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I'm Renee Fry, and this is Building Your High-Performing Team, where we help you hire smarter, reduce turnover, and drive business results so you can finally sleep at night. If you want proven strategies to hire better and build teams that last, hit subscribe. We drop new insights every week. And let me share something most leaders never think about, but it perfectly explains why this conversation matters. At Talent Q, one of the first groups we reach out to when we're recruiting for a new role is people who just started a new job. Yeah, that's insider info. We reach out to brand new hires because they're the most vulnerable. And because, truthfully, most onboarding programs leave people hanging. So when we talk to these professionals, people who were excited, motivated, ready to contribute, here's what they tell us. Everyone's been totally nice, but I feel lost. I don't know what success actually looks like. I wasn't sure who the right person was to go to when I needed help. By week 2, I wasn't sure I even belonged. Invisible. That's how so many new hires describe their first weeks on the job. And here's the important part. These aren't weak performers. These aren't bad hires. These are top tier people, the exact ones every company fights to keep. But they're already questioning their decision, not because the job is wrong, but because the structure isn't there to help them thrive. Which means companies aren't losing talent. They're losing clarity. They're losing alignment. They're losing trust. All because the first 90 days weren't designed intentionally. And this is where the conversation always shifts. Leaders look at me and say, Renee, tell us what to do. Tell us how to fix this. And the system I'm about to walk you through today is the exact onboarding framework we teach our clients. The one that turns confusion into confidence and new hires into long-term high-performing team members. Psychologists will tell you the first 90 days is called the impression period. This is when the new hire, their brain is quietly deciding, am I safe here? Do I belong? Can I succeed, or am I already falling behind? And here's the part most leaders miss. The brain can't make those decisions confidently without clear expectations. We human beings need to know the rules of the game before we can play it well. And when expectations are vague, the brain defaults to doubt. And when expectations are crystal clear, the brain relaxes and performance skyrockets. That's why employees go through structured onboarding. The ones that go through that are 58% more likely to stay beyond 3 years. It's not about perks or charisma. It's about clarity, connection, and consistency. The problem is this. Most companies still treat onboarding like a single day. Laptop, badge, binder. Good luck. But onboarding isn't paperwork. It's belonging. It's confidence. It's identity. You're not just teaching tasks in the first 90 days. You're shaping the story someone tells themselves at work. I know what is expected. I belong here. I can do this. My work matters. And that internal identity, that belief forms faster than leaders realize. It forms in the first 90 days. And once it forms, it sticks. This is the structure that keeps people. Here's the foundation phase. It's days 1 to 30. This is where belonging starts through welcome, clarity, and connection. In the first 30 days, your focus is simple. Make them feel genuinely welcome. Not just, we're glad you're here, but you matter and we're invested in you. Create absolute clarity around their role and priorities. New hires thrive when they know exactly what good looks like. And build connection early. Use intentional introductions and at least one formal gathering to help real relationships to begin forming. And by day 30, they should understand their role, know the team's priorities, have real relationships forming, complete HR and compliance training, have documented 30-day goals. Next, the competence phase runs from day 31 to 60, where your new hire goes from learning to doing. And this phase is all about building competence and confidence, turning information into action. In this stage, your new hire needs structured, hands-on skill building, real practice, not just shadowing or theory, weekly coaching one-on-ones, short focus conversations that remove roadblocks fast, and a meaningful project by week 6 is something that lets them contribute and see their value. Expanded relationships with more cross-functional visibility, more contacts, more support. A mentor or onboarding buddy, someone who's safe, accessible, and invested in their success. And by day 60, they should think, I can do this. The next phase is the momentum phase, which is days 61 to 90. They move from new hire to trusted contributor. This is where everything you've built, the welcome, the clarity, the competence starts turning into real momentum. Your goal now is to deepen their confidence, expand their ownership, and anchor long-term commitment. In this phase, your new hire needs more autonomy, space to make decisions, solve problems, own meaningful pieces of the work, visibility with leadership, not just doing the work, but being seen doing the work. A formal 90-day review, a structured conversation that reinforces strengths, clarifies expectations, and sharpens direction. Community integration, they should feel woven into the culture, not just a part of the team, but a part of the company. A clear development plan because people stay where they see a future, not just a job. And by day 90, they should confidently say, I know why I want to stay. These 10 elements make the entire onboarding system work. 1, onboarding buddy system. 2, role-specific competency checklist. 3, weekly coaching one-on-ones. 4, 30, 60, 90-day check-in conversations. 5, cross-functional exposure. 6, clear success metrics. 7, documented processes. 8, day 30 and 60-day pulse surveys. Number 9, day 90 career development discussion. And number 10, milestone celebrations. These 10 are non-negotiables. Now, here's how to roll this out effectively. Step 1, Start with the pilot group. Step 2, build your onboarding playbook. Step 3, train your managers on this system. Step 4, set up simple tools, templates, checklists, select the buddies, and create those short surveys. Because here's the truth, simple works. When companies use this exact system, let me tell you what happens. Turnover drops 50 to 60%, engagement jumps 54%, and profitability increases 23%. Ramp-up time improves by 35%, and one manufacturing company went from 18% 90-day turnover to 8%. Another one cut ramp-up time by 40%. The ROI isn't theoretical, it's undeniable. Now, here's your challenge for the week. Pick one thing, just one thing that I shared. Assign a buddy, build a checklist, schedule a 30-day check-in. Small actions, big results. If you found this helpful, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I post weekly insights from the recruiter's seat to help you build your high-performing team. And I'd love to know, tell me in the comments, what's the biggest onboarding challenge you're seeing right now? I'd love to hear what's happening on the ground in your world. And if I can help you, that's what I'm here for. If you're ready to fill a critical role or strengthen your leadership pipeline, go to my website, talentq.net, where exceptional companies meet exceptional people. When your team is dialed in, that's when leadership feels effortless. Building your high-performing team starts with hiring smarter, reducing turnover, and driving results. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now. I'll see you in the next one.